Famous American historian Yuri Felshtinsky said in a recent interview that Putin has several more scenarios for war against Ukraine and other neighboring countries. He believes that NATO should invade and use the full power of its military machine to defeat Putin in Ukraine and foil his plans. I see not so much a willingness to do that, but a progressive understanding that there will be no other way. That's what I see. Why not do it, not even for sympathy, but practical and rational reasons? It's the easiest and cheapest way to end this war quickly and with minimal losses, he said. There is also a chance that the war could lead to the resignation of Russian President Vladimir Putin. The intense pressure that Western sanctions begin to press on the Russian economy, combined with failures on the war fields, could cause popular riots and elite strife. 2 months after the Russian invasion, it seems that the US and NATO start to develop a coherent plan for Ukraine. The military strategy has been described as a synthesis of goals, ways, and means. The day before, senior US and British officials clarified these goals. For some time, the US and NATO talked about protecting Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. But later the US Defense Secretary said that the US wants Russia to weaken to the point where it can't do things like invading Ukraine. There should be no doubt about this. Right now, US policy, and, consequently, NATO policy, is to inflict such damage on the Russian armed forces that it will take a very long time to recover from. Is there any recourse for that? Yes, absolutely. The decrepit Russian armed forces faced many losses in their unsuccessful campaign. The worst news for them today is that the US Congress passed the Lend-Lease to protect democracy in Ukraine for 2022-2023, prescribing $33 billion for various forms of aid. The majority of this aid will be in the form of weapons and training so that the Ukrainian army can destroy Russian military equipment and eliminate its soldiers. Comparatively, Russia's entire defense budget for the current year is $66 billion. Some believe that the Lend-Lease Act is an open-ended arsenal of democracy commitment to Ukraine that may encourage Russia to return to the negotiations.